What if you could reset your body in only 30 days? These 5 people did. What if just 30 days was all it took to feel like yourself again? Not a totally different person, just you. Clearer, lighter, and calmer. But why is 30 days the magic window? Stick around and you'll see. 5 real people, different lives, different struggles, yet they all found one thing in common. Ketoglow's Keto Healthiness capsules helped kickstart their transformation. They didn't chase a dramatic six-pack cliche. They chased one simple result: waking up energized. Therefore, by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how a gentle reset can spark a cascade of change. But first, imagine waking up tomorrow feeling 10 years younger. This is what the Keto Healthiness capsules from Ketoglow do. They burn to make you glow. And these are 5 true stories of change, energy, and finding their glow again. Let's begin. Sarah felt her body betray her favorite hobby. But how did she rediscover her summit stride in just 2 weeks?
I'd forgotten what it felt like to move without feeling heavy. And it wasn't just weight, it was my gut, my mind, all of it. But now, I feel like me again.
This is Sarah. She is 38. She used to hike every weekend. Her spirit soared with each summit. But then 3 kids, a demanding job, and years of putting herself last meant her energy just vanished. Her favorite trail became a punishing chore. One morning, she scrolled hoping for any clue to reclaim her spark. That's when she saw Keto Cleanse. She wasn't expecting a miracle, just relief. Therefore, she started in earnest. Capsules at sunrise, simple whole foods for lunch, mindful hydration. But the first week, bloating vanished faster than she imagined, and she wondered, is this it already? Then, week 2 rolled in, and she climbed again. When she stood on that summit, tears streamed down her face because she hadn't just returned to the peak. She'd returned to herself. I'd forgotten what it felt like to move without feeling heavy. And it wasn't just weight. It was my gut, my mind, all of it. But now, I feel like me again, Sarah commented. Marco thought his exhaustion was just part of the job. But what changed when his gut felt clean?
People think it's the job that drains you. But for me, it was what was happening inside. When my gut felt clean, my head felt clear. I wasn't tired anymore. I was just back in balance.
Marco's a nurse. 12-hour night shifts, 3 nights a week. His meals, random snack trays. His sleep, a hazy dream. He didn't need chiseled abs. He needed to stay alert and keep his gut from rebelling under bright lights. One plotting midnight, he found a post. Keto Cleanse gives me my invisible edge. Why not try? Therefore, on day 1, he popped his first capsule before grabbing dinner leftover rice and a sad sandwich. But by day 3, the bloat was gone. He felt lighter. Therefore, he started sleeping better even during the day, no more dragging through rounds. But the real surprise came in week 2. He swapped his afternoon slump for morning walks. Now, as dawn's glow hits him, he breathes fresh air, feeling human, not just a blur between shifts. People think it's the job that drains you. But for me, it was what was happening inside. When my gut felt clean, my head felt clear. I wasn't tired anymore, I was just back in balance, Marco said. Anita's life was ruled by morning madness. But could a simple cleanse spark her inner spark again?
I don't care about bikini bodies. I just want to dance in my kitchen again without feeling like I'm dragging cement blocks. And now, I do.
Anita used to glow. Seriously, you could spot her in old photos. Sun-kissed skin, bright eyes, that carefree laugh. But 3 kids and a household that never sleeps wore her down. Her mirror looked back at a stranger. She tried intermittent fasting, anything to feel like she was doing something. But she still felt flat. Then she heard from a friend. Try Keto Health's cleanse. Trust me, it was my spark. Therefore, within 48 hours, her cravings dipped. No more sneaking chocolate at midnight. But day 3, she woke up feeling oddly energized, so she danced in her kitchen. Therefore, by day 10, her energy soared. She laughed again, like genuinely chuckled, not just exhaled tiredly. But the best part wasn't just the energy, it was the calm decision-making. Now, she waltzes through breakfast chaos, kids giggling at her silly moves. "I don't care about bikini bodies," says Anita. "I just want to dance in my kitchen again without feeling like I'm dragging cement blocks." And now, I do. Josh chased freedom across Europe, but what do street food and poor sleep have to teach him about gut health?
I didn't expect much. I just wanted my stomach to stop fighting me. But man, it gave me so much more than that.
Josh craved freedom, solo trip across Europe. No itinerary, no rules. But street food at midnight, hostel beds, and non-stop sightseeing gave his digestion a crash course in chaos. By week 2, he felt bloated, tired, anxious he couldn't enjoy the Eiffel Tower view. His backpack felt like dead weight, and he wasn't even carrying his gear. Then a friend at home mailed him Keto Cleanse capsules, just as a test it and see what happens gift. Therefore, every morning, he paired one capsule with local spring water and a plate of greens from a street vendor. But within 72 hours, his stomach stopped its revolt, no more gurgles and groans at the Louvre. Therefore, by day 7, he walked through that sunlit market with clear skin and a lighter step, like he'd shed the baggage his backpack never carried. This is what Josh says today. "I didn't expect much. I just wanted my stomach to stop fighting me. But man, it gave me so much more than that." Deena thrived in nature, but what happens when nature no longer lifts you up?
When I feel light, I feel present. These kids needed me back. And now, I'm here fully.
Deena runs outdoor youth programs. Nature is her life, her sanctuary. But then she started waking up drained. So drained even the whispering trees couldn't lift her spirits. She blamed age or burnout, but inwardly wondered, am I done? A fellow coach whispered, try a gentle cleanse. Try keto healthiness, it changed everything for me. So she did. Therefore, by day 4, she noticed subtle shifts. Her mind felt clearer, her steps lighter. But by day 10, she was zipping up hills like she'd never paused. Therefore, those same hills that once forced her to catch her breath now fueled her to cheer on her campers, laughing as she sprinted beside them. Deena says, when I feel light, I feel present. These kids needed me back. And now, I'm here fully. You see, 5 people, different lives, different needs. But what connected them? They didn't starve themselves. They didn't punish their bodies. They simply gave their systems a break, a gentle reset, a safe cleanse, a fresh start. Therefore, keto healthiness from Ketoglow Cleanse didn't fix them. It supported them. But that support, it made everything else easier. Smarter eating, better sleep, more movement. And now, you're probably wondering, what exactly is inside those capsules that sparked all this? We're diving into the science behind the cleanse, so stick around and follow me. So what's inside Keto Healthiness capsules? No magic pills, just 4 powerhouse, science-backed ingredients. 1. Psyllium Husk, a gentle fiber that sweeps through your digestive tract, promoting regularity. 2. Apple cider vinegar, balances gut pH and supports digestion without harsh acidity. 3. Green tea extract, boosts metabolism, supports antioxidant defense, no jitters. 4. Magnesium, helps muscles relax, supports nerve function, ensures smooth elimination. Therefore, there are no stimulants. There are no harsh laxatives, but instead, a clean, safe foundation to build upon, so you can add healthy habits without feeling deprived. And if you're wondering, isn't fiber uncomfortable? This is the answer. Psyllium here is dosed precisely enough to move things along gently, but not enough to leave you cramping. Therefore, it's truly a supportive partner, not a punishing chore. The transformation wasn't just physical. All 5 started with a small decision, but that ripple grew. Therefore, minds cleared, cluttered thoughts made room for calm. But with clarity came deeper changes. More patience with kids, gentler words with partners, playful moments in the kitchen. Therefore, their mornings became moments of peace, not a scramble to get out the door. But most surprising, their smiles got bigger, like they'd rediscovered joy they thought was gone. And that's the real value. Feeling lighter inside and out, day by day, like you're finally living in sync with yourself. 5 stories, 5 paths. 1 gentle reset. Sarah found her way back to the summit. Marco reclaimed his nights. Anita rediscovered her joy. Josh turned a challenging trip into freedom. Deena sprinted back into nature's embrace. Therefore, their common thread isn't a miracle cure. Each of them made the decision and said to themselves, "I'm worth this reset." But will you take that step today? Visit Ketoglow YouTube channel to learn more about how Keto Cleanse can support your journey. Remember, you don't have to starve yourself. You don't have to punish your body. You just have to give it a gentle, safe reset and watch everything else fall into place. Because when you burn, you glow. And when you glow, life feels a little sweeter. Subscribe, like, and share for more real stories. Burn to glow with Keto Healthiness. But you can also get the Keto Healthiness Cleanse capsules. Go to the description of this video and click the link, or go to Ketoglow, our YouTube channel. You'll find this nice surprise. For a limited time, we're offering the Keto Healthy Diet with an 18% discount. Hurry, as this offer will disappear at any moment without warning. And just burn to glow.